Scouting has meant community, connections, watching kids grow. Well, I've been doing it for a long time, so I think there's a lot of them. I could probably give you quick blurbs. Summer camp definitely comes to mind. Making fires that are a little too cheerful for some of my friends. I definitely think that my brotherhood hike was an awesome experience. I got to have an Alangamat that was a scout that I watched grow up, and then my son was in the ceremonies team, and he actually gave me my sash, which was really kind of wonderful. I would say probably the meetings after the meetings when we held district in person, which was it was always kind of fun. We got the business stuff out of the way, and then everybody got to kind of connect. I think that's where I made a lot of my connections. If I had to really think about the most memorable experience, I would go back to summer camp. 10 years of it. I don't think so. I mean, I'm still pretty active with it. The kids keep me busy. I'm still taller than the cubs, so that's an accomplishment right there. That doesn't usually last long. They hit Weeblos and they're all towering over me. I think I just want to keep enjoying it. Who would I like to thank? That's a pretty long list, actually. I definitely have to thank my husband for putting up with all the kids parading in and out of our house, for us taking over half the barn with scout equipment and sleds, and we commandeered his trailer. I think if there's anybody that I'd have to thank for supporting me all these years, it's probably Ed Coons. Way back when I kind of started the journey, I was really uncertain about whether or not I could do this. I was a woman. I'd never been in Scouts before. And I was just kind of shooting the breeze with Ed. I had been wrangled into doing health and safety for Cub Camp back in 2011, 10, 11, something like that, when we did it in Columbia County. And I knew that the pack was folding and that we didn't have a troop in Chatham. And I was, hesitant about what to do with the boys. They wanted to stay together. They didn't really want to go anywhere else. And I was told that the health inspector was coming, which, of course, kind of makes you nervous when you think the health inspector's coming. And then it turns out to be Ed. And we just kind of chit-chatted, and he very quietly said, you can do this. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I think I got to figure out something to do with the boys. And he said, you keep forgetting that the very first person most guys are close to is their mom. And you guys guide them for years, whether they like it or not. You're just going to be an extension of what you are already. You can do this. And between him and Julie and even Brian, everybody who was there, they answered a question. Like, no question was ever too stupid. No question was silly. And they made it all comfortable and easy. So yeah, I'd like to thank all of them. And I think, in a weird way, I really need to thank Chris also for taking me on the journey. I wouldn't have done it if he wasn't there.